Alright, I'm back. More space to create. Let's just shuffle out these last few cards here. So Spirit, these creatives are moving forward. Oh, we read these already. Okay. So the last card is the circle of completion here. So I really feel that moving in this direction, right, of releasing the emotional baggage, coming into awareness of it, brings you unstuck from the situation of where you have been acting inauthentically. Okay, the awareness of it is a gift, and it actually brings you more gifts, more abundance, more money, right? More creativity flowing. It brings you toward the abundant life that you would like. For some of you, it brings love. You need to win this through holding yourself close and feeling the emotions. If you choose to stay in disharmony with yourself, you know, it is selfish because the world needs you and the world needs your gifts. Come into harmony, Spirit says. Spirit is ready to embrace you. Move forward on this path. You are safe, you are guided, you are fully protected. Where your manifestations, you have felt like they have not been coming to fruition and there has been resistance, there will be improvements, okay? And you will complete this cycle, this phase, this certain energetic pattern that has been presenting itself over and over in your life, and to where you maybe feel like you haven't been rising to the highest potential that you could be. That is coming to an end. You're going to complete that, okay? When you move through all of this emotional healing that needs to take place, though, look into forgiveness, look into feeling your feelings deeply, and believe that you are worthy, and become certain beyond the shadow of a doubt that you have what it takes, because you do. And that is all the messages I have for you. Pile number 2. Everyone that chose the orange, know that you were guided to this. It has something to do with your creative center, so you might want to look up information about the sacral chakra. Otherwise, it's good news for you, and you're doing well. Keep on the road that you're on, and I'll see you next time. All right, pile number 3, the banana. If you chose banana, and I just want to say, look how thick this stack of cards is. What I didn't want to say at the beginning was, I think almost twice as many cards came out for the banana than for some of the other piles. So I wonder what's going on with y'all. If you chose this pile, then you know that it has to do with your solar plexus chakra, okay? So it's the yellow energy center right above the root and the sacral, then we have the solar plexus. This has to do with personal power. Okay, so some of you all are feeling uncertain about your personal power, about for some of you, I'm getting like your ability to even sustain your own life force. I think some of this could be about health for some people. And also, it's a little similar, I feel, to pile 2 with the orange, but your ability to be a powerful force in the world. So for you all, I think it has to do with your ability to influence other people, to show up with a strong, confident presence in the world. Your power, okay? Your power. Some of you, it might have to do with your weight. You're feeling uncertain. You're feeling uncertain about whether you'll get sick. Am I going to get sick? Am I going to be healthy? Am I going to lose this weight? Do I have what it takes to lose this weight? Do I have what it takes to eat these certain foods or not eat these certain foods? Or do I have what it takes? For some of you, run this marathon. Perform in this swim meet. Some of you might be having anxiety or uncertain feelings about your performance in something. Maybe your performance, maybe you're an actor, maybe it's a performance on stage, maybe it's a performance of strength, something with your body, something in athletics, and you're afraid you're going to lose. Some of you are afraid that you're going to lose at something because you're not quite sure if you have the power of what it takes to perform something like with your body, in your body, health related, athletics related. Perform on something. Maybe it could be in the boardroom, negotiations. You're afraid you're going to lose at something. Okay? Queen of Cups. So, I'm just saying, a queen doesn't lose. I think that this message is about remembering who you are. If you're a man, you're a king, you're royalty. If you're a woman, you're a queen, you're royalty. Are you showing up in the world with your king energy, with your queen energy? Are you ruling your empire? Are you sitting on your throne? Okay. Something about the Queen of Cups is that she is highly intuitive. So I think that Spirit is saying, show up to this performance, whatever performance it is, with the confidence of a queen, with the confidence of a king. And I am hearing that tapping into your intuition in the moment is going to help you with this performance that you are feeling uncertain about. If this is health related, this could be something as far as showing up to the doctor. What kind of energy are you showing up with? What are you anticipating? What are you expecting? What does the queen show up with? What does the king show up with? Okay? You have also the Queen of Coins. So for me, this is a double message. Like, you need to tap into the energy of a queen, of a king. And I'm hearing that it directly affects your finances, right? Maybe you're going to go into the doctor and you're really going to believe that you're healthy and that the outcome looks positive in your favor. The outcome is going to result in an outcome in your favor. And guess what? You're going to be better off financially because of it. Maybe you're going to go into a performance and you're going to go in there with the king or queen energy and you're going to freaking win this thing, right? You are going to outperform even what you thought. You're going to walk in there confident. You're going to negotiate that deal, okay? You're going to give the best acting performance you've ever given. You're going to win that swim meet. You're going to win that marathon. It's going to happen for you. You're going to be better off financially because of it, right? You need to tap into that royal energy that is inside of you. We are all kings and queens of our own dominion. Okay, you need to believe it in your core. So what does that mean? I mean, it just means bringing your awareness back to it time and time again throughout the day. So when the doubts come in, when the fear thoughts creep up, whatever, you need to tap back into this energy, okay? Because this is what is going to help you get out of this mindset of, oh, I might lose this. I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be. Well, if you're not sure what the outcome is going to be, then it is going to be a wishy-washy outcome, okay? Spirit, what else? You really, really need to do this. Pile number 3, banana. And this is all about your personal power. This group, it's your solar plexus, and that's what this is about. A queen knows her power. This is the Queen of Swords. Okay, this woman, and I don't know how well it's focusing, but oh, I wish you could see her face really, really clearly. This woman has fortitude. This woman is where she is sitting on this throne right now because she decided. Like, there is so much fortitude in her energy right here. And here's the thing with the Queen of Swords. She decided with heart, okay? She decided with her heart. Look how she puts her hand here at her solar plexus, guys. It's like right between the solar plexus and the heart, okay, is where her hand is. And she has her sword raised like this, okay? The message, folks, is triple. This is a triple message. You don't know what you're going to do about your weight, your health, your performance, your exercising, your eating, whatever. It's this, okay? Tap into your intuition, into the moment. You're going to be better off financially. Decide with heart right now that you're going to marry the energy of fortitude into your body from this moment onward. Know the outcome that you want. Queens know the outcome that they want and they get it. Okay? This is a triple message, guys. 3 queens in a row. That is going to totally put to death this energy right here. Come on. Shut up, you guys think you're going to lose. Yeah, right, whatever the fuck. Do you think a queen ever thought that she was going to lose? If she did for a split second, she nipped that in the butt. Otherwise, how is she a queen? How did she get where she was? She won, she believed she could win, and she did it. She believed that she could win, and she did it. What else do they need to know? A key message for you all is that you need to give love to yourself during this time. The folks with the solar plexus and the personal power issues, sometimes you haven't been loving yourself enough. You've been really hard on yourself. Okay? You need to give yourself this big old cup of love, and you need to just drink it and sip it real slow, okay? You need to love that cup of love that you give to yourself. So that means before your doctor's appointment, before your performance, before, whatever that is, during the time that you're losing this weight or whatever, train in a loving way. Lose the weight in a loving way. What's the most enjoyable way you could lose weight? You know, go to this doctor's appointment in a loving way. How can you treat yourself up that day? What can you give to yourself that's going to make that's going to elevate the experience for you into an experience of love, okay? This is about your personal power. Sometimes our solar plexus gets distorted when we're like training, working really hard. We're driven, we're goal oriented, we're going towards it, you know, we're doing it. Sometimes it comes from the spirit of like, I'm not good enough in a way, okay? And so I've got to overcompensate. I've got to train really hard. I've got to be really perfect at this, da. And then you go to the performance and you've done all this hard work, which is great, and you thought you prepared yourself or whatever, and, you know, it doesn't go the way you wanted it to. Why? Well, you probably had these wishy-washy thoughts in your head, but also you weren't doing it with love. So the energy that you show up with is totally devoid of love, and people can sense that, you know. It's the difference between having a performance that's passion infused and isn't passion infused. I mean, what is passion but great love coupled with excitement for a particular thing or, you know, outing, sport, hobby, whatever. It's love and excitement together. Like, they infuse together. They create this passion, right? So make sure you're training with passion. Give love to yourself. Maybe the day before you need to just have the most high vibe day and take a beat, you know? And just give yourself a whole lot of love. Like, whatever that means for you. Like, what does that mean, you know? And you can find out by just asking yourself, you know, what would I just love to do right now that would make me feel really good? Yeah, exactly. You need to take a beat. Look at this. This is so much crazy energy going on. It's like a lot of activity, okay? And it's in the reverse. It means you need to slow down a little bit, okay? You need to slow down a little bit. You need to trust that you have the power. It's less, I feel like for y'all at this point, it's less about the work hard, train. I think that needs to continue the best that's going to work for you, but what you really need to do is now you need to get into this. This is the mindset, okay, and this is the heart. Okay, put love in your heart. Get the king and queen mindset going into this experience and take a beat, okay? Wow, I wonder what kind of performances y'all are doing. I wonder what's going on for y'all. Here's the king. I mean, this message is coming through. Now we have the king and queen of cups. Okay, so all you men out there, Spirit's like, hey, there's a king here too. Okay? Again. And see, I'm getting this message right now. The king knows the perfect balance of working and resting. He has to, in order to do what he does, right? Otherwise, he's going to burn himself out, and he's not going to be a very good ruler. He's not going to be good at what he does. So you need to find that work and rest balance, and honestly, getting that good balance into your life is going to make you more certain about the personal power that you have, that you bring to the world. It's going to make you more certain about your abilities. Maybe for some of you this has to do with taking a test. I'm just getting that right now. So it's something that you have to perform on, is what I'm getting. Maybe it's a driving test. Let me know. Let me know what it is in the comments below. I would love to know what is it that you guys are performing on. Yeah. So, be bold. This guy is taking down the lion by looking it right in the eye. So whatever this performance is, it's calling for you to be your biggest, badassiest self. You need to give it your all. You need to be bold, which means that it means basically that you're going to feel a little scared and that you're going to need to look it in the eye and you're going to need to be bold. Spirit, let's get a couple more cards here. What else? I feel like there's part of a message coming through here. Spirit, what else is needing to be said here? I knew that was coming out. Give me another card. There's another message coming through for you guys right now. Maybe this is why you guys had the big pile. I feel like, in a way, I don't know what this is all about, except for some of you guys have experienced loss. There's another message coming through here. It's a big message. Some of you guys, I don't know what exactly happened, but you experienced loss and you somehow think it's your fault. And it caused a big upheaval in your life, more than you thought it would. It's almost like things in your life are going real well, and then this happened. And you felt like it was something out of your hands that you couldn't control. And now it's kind of giving you some kind of like mistrust energy in your heart about maybe people or things or just life. Maybe you're having a hard time like just trusting life, the universe, God. I'm seeing that it was something abrupt. You didn't see it coming. In a way, it just totally took you off guard. And you had to have a lot of strength through this. It tested your strength big time. I'm also seeing that it caused you to retreat from the world for a while. Like almost like you needed to recover from it or something. It was a lot to go through. And you did come out the other side. You're on the other side now. The end result I'm seeing here is that there is this leftover feeling of you've got a timid, suspicious feeling that is like gurgling under the surface of you, and sometimes maybe you're aware of it, it's kind of there, and sometimes not, but it's there. I think somebody died that was close to you, and it was hard. It was so hard, and for some reason it's affecting your solar plexus. It's come up in this solar plexus reading, and it's affecting you. What else is there? It's some underlying energy that you still have, that when you go into this performance that you're thinking about, it's going to be there because it's here right now. Spirit, what else do you have to say about this? Spirit, what messages do you have here for pile 3 about their solar plexus and helping them feel more uncertain in a time where they feel a little bit uncertain? Is it this one? Whatever's meant to come out will come out. Spirit, what is this? Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know to become more certain? You lost somebody that you loved. You lost somebody that you loved, and I almost get that it's almost like you witnessed the king fall or something, you know, the death of the king. And then it kind of started making you doubt your own kingliness or something. Maybe the death of a queen. Somebody who you idolized in your life. Spirit is saying, you need to gain a new perspective on this. There's something about this that you're not seeing clearly, and the angel is here to help you. Spirit is saying the angels are always here, wanting to say hello to you. They have a message for you. They have a whole new way of seeing things for you if you are willing to shift into it. If you are open to seeing in a new way. Spirit, show me the last bit here. Spirit, show me the last bit. Through summer and winter, spring and autumn, you live. And with your friends and family, you enjoy all your seasons. And when it's time to say goodbye, you never really part from my heart. Because when you die, I know that by and by, you are farther, 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 and farther on the inside. And where I go deep down to my depths, I meet you there. Because the truth is, I am you and you are me. And at the core of our essence, we will always be together forever. We can never part because we are one spirit. We are all a part, and we are all one spirit that can never part. Okay, so I think Spirit is trying to say to you that there is no such thing as death. There is just the returning home to who we really are. And who we really are is a giant spirit, presence, infinite. And it is the same thing that we all come from. See how we can never be apart. It's just not possible. And when we're here on earth, we can be as close as we can to each other. On the outside, we can hug each other and kiss each other and talk with each other and commune with each other through communication with our hearts and with our minds. But we can never really be like inside of each other, like the closest we could be, right? But when we die from our bodies, our spirit retracts back from our bodies into that space, okay, into that infinite spirit realm, okay? It comes into this world and it comes back. It's never gone, you see? Okay? And it's true, the beautiful flavor of source energy that created a particular body that you bonded with has lived its time. The part of it that was timely, it does have a time that comes to an end. And somehow that's the beauty of it all. Page of Coins. And I believe that for that, it has to do with leaving behind an old idea of what death is and coming into a new spiritual understanding in our hearts about it. Because you've been stopped up. You haven't been traveling the road necessarily to your kingdom. It's like you have been, but it hasn't been totally effective because you've been carrying a heavy weight. You've been carrying a heavy, heavy weight. And this is the Nine of Cups. The message for you is that you will meet your lost loved one by meeting yourself completely. When you meet yourself completely on the inside, there again, you will find your lost loved one. This is so unexpected. No wonder y'all had a big pile. There was a big message that needed to come out. Some of y'all have a big performance coming up, and you've got some lingering energy in your energy field about a lost loved one and not exactly knowing what death is, and really being sad from losing them, and life shaking you to the core, and your world changing, and it just really made you question things. It just made you question things. I almost want to shuffle out a couple. Let me shuffle out a couple more cards. Are there any other? Oh, look at this. It's death in reverse. So there's a new one. I don't even know. Is that the only card that needed to come out? When you reach this new perspective on death and you know it in the depths of your soul, it renews your personal power. You understand that your power is literally infinite. It just is. And you can do anything. So when that comes into play with all this fucking king and queen energy, I mean, come on. There's nothing to worry about. You will always get the outcome you want. And when it doesn't look exactly the way you thought it would, it's because something bigger and better is on the horizon, and you just need to hang tight. And you need to stay in this energy so that you can receive it coming in. I see success for you all. And you know what, guys? It's like you need to conquer death and this fear that has rose up in your life about it because of you losing somebody close to you. And when you do that, you think you've been successful so far? Oh my God, it's gonna fucking skyrocket you. You are literally gonna be exhibiting inhuman superpower capability. Like, you're gonna be breaking world records. Okay, you're gonna be like soaring the charts. Okay, like, I don't know, you're gonna be like the biggest inspiration ever, and you're gonna know that it's from the source of who you are, and you're gonna know that there is no death. There is the retracting back of a spirit from a body. The spirit is still there, is still eternal. The spirit is what gives the power. The spirit is the driving force, the life force that is animating even now. Okay? Wow, that is so powerful. Group number 3. Woo, that was big. That was big. I was wondering what all those extra cards were about. Okay, so group 3, that is the conclusion of your reading. I have a feeling that y'all are in store for a great and powerful life, more than you've ever even experienced so far. It's going to